All right, I want to welcome Phil Pritchard now. He is the keeper of the Stanley Cup, as everybody has known him. I want to welcome him to our newscast here tonight. Phil, tell me what the status of the Cup is right now and what the next steps are.
Well, I mean, obviously we're pretty close to puck time on Game 3. We have the Stanley Cup in town, in a hotel, locked away. It won't be come out until it's time to. Obviously, Game 3 is a big one tonight. The Lightning can get back in the series, make it 2-1, or Colorado can make it 3-0. So a lot depends on tonight's game, and then we'll see what happens after the game tonight, what the outcome is, and what our schedule of duty is going to be on come Wednesday.
Well, obviously the Lightning have had the Cup now for the past 2 seasons. I would say this is a little bit subjective, but where's the most interesting place it's been now over the past 2 seasons?
Well, you know, it's funny, Jameson, as we've spoke over the last couple of years, during the pandemic, the first time they won the Cup, a lot of the events were in Tampa and on the Bay itself, respecting all the guidelines and rules and regulations that not only the city had, the team had, the state had, the country had. So those celebrations were unique. Last year, we got the opportunity to take it back to pretty well every guy in their hometown. There were some real exciting events. There were some real powerful events. I think we did right across Canada, right across US, went into Russia for the 3 guys, Czech, Slovakia, and then up to northern Sweden for Hedman. So we were 6 countries. It was a good tour last year. And I think the most unique part about it is the guys are so honored and thrilled to bring it home and to thank their parents or their grandparents or their first coach, their teachers, their buddies, the guy that helped them tie his skates or clean the ice off, whatever it is. They understand the team is much more than the guys on the ice. And regardless of what team wins, everybody knows that. It takes a whole city to build an athlete, and they take it back and they thank all of them. And I think that is so special, and I'm honored and thrilled every time I'm part of one.
Yeah, your passport certainly has been stamped so many times and all over the world. That is for sure. Hey,
I didn't think I brought it out here. I thought I didn't show you. It's almost time for another one.
It is, right? Well, we know the Cup got damaged just a little bit, as tends to happen. How do you get all those dents out when that happens?
Well, I think first of all, if we step back a bit, when you and I are 130 like the Stanley Cup is, if we look as good as it does, we'll be doing okay. But you know what? It happens sometimes. It's awful for when it happens. It's always accidental. Whoever the player or the personnel that's with it feels terrible because it's part of history. They've worked so hard to win that. And it did get damaged last year right after the parade before the celebration continued. Fortunately, we have some great silversmiths. We had some great guys around the city and that helped us get it secure and get it on its way. And it was back in action before we knew it. I think if it could talk, it could probably share a lot of stories on what some of those dents and scratches are. Unfortunately, today, Jameson, you get me. You can't. That doesn't talk.
Exactly. Oh boy. Well, hey, Phil Pritchard, keeper of the Cup. We certainly enjoy that you've joined us here for just a little bit today. I know that you're kind of waiting and under lock and key, but we certainly know that Lord Stanley needs to keep his suntan. So hopefully we're gonna keep you here for just a little bit longer because we've appreciated having you here over the past 2 seasons. Phil, thank you so much.
Hey, no problem, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
And Phil's really become like a Tampa citizen. He's been living here practically for the last 2 years. You know, earlier in the playoffs, we got to see Lord Stanley's Cup up close and personal in our studio. And Wendy, we got up close and personal with it during the boat parade last year. So that thing is just massive. If you've never been next to that thing, it's almost as big as Wendy.
It's like bigger than life. It sure is. So